Hey everybody, my name is David Robertson. I'm the discipleship pastor at Christian Life Church located in Murfreesboro, Tennessee in the United States. And my wife Monica and I are in Vancouver at Wellspring Clinic with Dr. Yu. And the reason we're here is for the last 54 years I have been contending with an eye disease called Retinitis Pigmentosa, or RP. And coming to see Dr. Yu, I brought with me a common array of symptoms that are quite normal with this disease. I've had tunnel vision, which I'm down to about 9 or 10 degrees of field of vision. Also, for decades, I've struggled with night blindness. Being a pastor coming into the church from outside, from the light into the sanctuary, it's been taking 15 or 20 minutes for my eyes to adjust into the darkness of the church, and people coming from the left and right sides are very difficult for me. I've running over children, and when someone extends their hands to me, I can't see their hand to shake their hand, and so that's problematic in my line of work. Also, my talk notes on the iPad started at 12 points, went to 14 points, 16 points. I'm at 18 points now. Just to see the letters, I'm also using adaptive technology on my computer at home. So that's a situation which is very serious, and for many, many years I've been telling people I have an untreatable eye disease. And in my country, in the healthcare system, that is a true statement. But however, I'm very happy to report that we're in Vancouver with Dr. Yu, because that statement doesn't apply here, because we're receiving treatment for my retinitis pigmentosa, and I'm happy to report incredibly it seems to be working. Very thankful, and I praise God for that, and I thank you, Dr. Yu, for allowing me to come and accommodate me so quickly. When I came here, it's a very serious situation, because I was told your vision is going, and eventually will be gone. But now I'm going, I've had a very positive experience at Wellspring Clinic. The treatment here has been, the environment is positive, it's encouraging, it's affirming. I'm allowed to be who I am in my faith, and it's been nothing but good. The treatments are pleasant and relaxing, actually, to my surprise. And I was the guy that put my head between my legs when I got my blood drawn, because I thought I was going to faint. And yet,
now you receive all the needles.
And Dr. Yu has done this thousands of times, and so it's almost painless. And so, my encouragement to anyone watching in that regard is, don't let that deter you from considering coming here if you or a loved one has retinitis pigmentosa, because it's a very serious disease that many of us have been told there is no treatment for.
Yep.
And yet, Dr. Yu can attest, and perhaps you can share the numbers when I first came here to this videotaping.
Yeah. So, here's your before. Is 14 and 12. That's your field. Now, today, you improve to 74 and 53. So, basically, before your field, your vision is 10 degrees. Now, it's 60 degrees. That's how much you improved in 2 weeks.
That is phenomenal.
And let's see, when you first find our clinic, what made you feel this is legitimate? It's not a scam or something.
Well, I, like many of you watching this video, I've came to YouTube. I felt compelled as I've been praying, and my church has been praying, and my family and friends have been praying. Is there something that can be done for something we've been told nothing can be done about? And so I felt compelled to just go on YouTube and just look, and I quite fortuitously, and I believe providentially, came to the YouTube videos, Dr. Yu, and I watched them, just person after person after person after person. I said, can this be?
Yeah.
Is this true? And you know, if you're watching this and you're skeptical, I understand that because I was that way too. I was asking questions, you know, and that's quite normal. But, you know,
What made you feel, I want to give a try?
yes, well, you know, I listen to the people, and they're authentic and genuine, and the results were there. And so I went to the website, and my wife and I read the website and watched your videos, Dr. Yu, as you're explaining how over the last 15 years and nearly 600 patients later, you know, God seems to have given you some keys to help people not only with eye disease in general, but RP in particular. And so we were just drawn to come, and we felt like, you know, we talked to people we respect, our pastors and family and friends, and
What they say? What they say?
They'd say, "You have got to go. You have got to go." I had no negative feedback from anybody. As people checked out your website, they watched the videos. They 100% of the people encouraged us to come, and so we came in faith, trusting in God that there is something for us here, whereas in my country there has been nothing all my entire life. And so we came, and as Dr. Yu has shared with you, in just less than 2 weeks, something my entire life has not moved. It's only closed closer and closer and closer, has now begun to not only stop, but is now expanding. And I'm going home full of hope, because Dr. Yu has given me a treatment plan to take home. I'll be doing exercises, herbal treatments at home. So I expect before my next visit that I'm going to be even better.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
God
before
bless.
I came, I went to Dr. Yu's website.
Yeah.
And he had some exercises that he suggested I do. So for 1 month before I came, I did the exercises faithfully, 3 or 4 times a day. And Dr. Yu said that facilitated a quicker response.
Yeah.
And so my encouragement to anyone watching this video is that
Do the exercise. Yeah, it's very.
You know, to just allow yourself to go there in your mind and heart. Could this be? The answer is yes. It can be. You know, you or your loved one, there is hope. There is a treatment. You know, and so my encouragement to you is to check out the YouTube videos like the one you're watching here. Check out the website, the Dr. Yu. Just Google Wellspring Clinic in Vancouver, like we did. Read what Dr. Yu has posted there, and just come by faith with a positive attitude. And I believe
positive, very important.
You can receive the same results that I'm receiving, and I'm just getting started. I know that the best is yet to come for me. Sometimes I just had to come to the realization to get what I've never got, I had to do something that I've never done.
Yep.
And so I sort of stepped out of the boat and got on the water and exercised my faith that I try to teach and preach and share with other people. I had to do that for myself and come to Vancouver and to trust that this was legitimate, and that Dr. Yu is an expert in what he's doing here, and I have great faith in God, and I have faith that Dr. Yu is God's man to help many of us who have been told that there is no help for you, and that's just not the case. And so very thankful for you, Dr. Yu.
You're welcome. Monica,
Yes.
can you share with us your witness about David's progress and about yourself a little bit too?
Yes. For me, seeing him do the eye test and seeing the peripheral vision expand is good, but I wanted to see results outside of the office.
Yeah.
And so as we're walking along at dusk and he's holding my arm and we're approaching a tree branch, usually he would either run into it or I would say, hey, watch the branch or whatever. And then a couple of nights ago we're walking along and there's a tree branch coming, and before I can even say anything, he's ducking his head. And we both realized, this is something that hasn't happened in a very long time. And so I've seen him respond to you today by reaching out to shake your hand. When you extended your hand,
Yep.
he doesn't see hands or hasn't seen them before. Seeing his way, navigating around a little bit better in the dark. There's just little changes that people wouldn't notice unless you're a caregiver and you see that they can't do these things for such a long time, and now suddenly they're doing them. And it's been fun. Besides ourselves watching the other patients, we all get kind of giddy when something new happens or a peripheral field opens up. We hear a new test results. Being here with the patients that have been here these 2 weeks has been particularly fun. We feel like the Lord set that up because we've become like a little family, and we've been able to pray with each other and cheer each other on and laugh together, and I think that promotes an even better and bigger healing environment.
Yeah.
So
all the patients are very supportive.
Yes. We have had fun at this clinic for 2 weeks. We have made great friends who are all over the world, and I just think God's doing a bigger thing than just healing eyes.
Yep.
And I am very glad that we made the decision to come here. Very glad.
And so, we're going back home to the States, very encouraged. We have a treatment plan. We're going to work the plan, and I am convinced firmly that the plan will work. And we just thank God for that. We thank God for you, Dr. Yu, and your staff. Just amazing group of people. This is a great healing environment. It's a very positive environment. And so please just pray about it and consider coming if you or a loved one is struggling with retinitis pigmentosa in particular. I believe that there's help for you.
God bless.
God bless. Thank you.
Yeah.